Well, hello, another month in the books, and we just wrapped up. I don't even know what month is it. It's June, so we must have just wrapped up May, I suppose. I need a haircut, and I'm Craig Bradley, the executive director of AO Lab. I want to just give you a monthly progress report of what we've been up to. So all the green stuff is things that were accomplished, and these are our current projects ongoing for this month. What did we accomplish? We did a decent walkthrough of what's going to be an experience in a bookmark. Kind of finished up the prototype, haven't touched it much since we've been working on it last. That's going to go in something similar to like this bookmark you see here, is at least I hope what's going to happen. Probably have to do some optimization because right now it loads kind of slow. I'll put this off to oh, there, it just loaded.
Did you know that just the land of...
Made the thing. So here we have the Bible on the 3D globe with all sorts of interactive stuff telling people about the land of Israel. Pretty cool. Finished up prototyping the gift sticker. That looks like this, where this is a sticker with a happy face on it that people can put on a physical object like some Tupperware and then change the message and then pass it along. It's like a physical chain letter that you can just put on something. The intention here is that someone can change the message and pass it on. So like if someone wanted to be kind to someone, they could prepare them a meal and put it in a QR code and say, hey, this was prepared on such and such day and year, and here's a link to the recipe. And then they could lock it, and then that person could have that information, and then they could change it and pass it on, like I said. So kind of fun. None of this is available right now, but it will be eventually. And if you're interested in it, let me know ahead of time, and that'll help be motivation. We're working on setting up our website, ao.bot. It's almost there. Very excited about that. Working on building a room experience to convey who we are and what we're about in the context of a living room. This is very much a work in progress, and this is being reworked right now, but there is a fun loading screen. This is our little character, AO. And I already know this needs a lot of optimization on the loading front. We'll let that load for a second. Continuing work with prayer stickers. That's going to be here's the room. This is a prototype here you can see. A lot more changes that are going to come here, but we're starting to block it out and work on some of the design language, although I don't know how much of this will make the final cut, but at least we have cool mugs, right? Look at that. Look at those mugs. All right. Moving on, we have stickers that are, the prototype is nearly there, where people can share prayer requests, and I think we need to go here. This sticker, I don't have a prototype for this one, but basically the idea here is that you can share a prayer request, so imagine you have a QR code sticker on the outside of your laptop or anywhere you're out and about, and you want to say, hey, please pray for X, and you can share that prayer request, and then only people who have the same group of stickers that you have can pray for the prayer requests that you have. So here, then someone else, if you take another sticker and put it on the inside of your Bible, for example, they can scan it and then pray for the prayer requests. And here's please pray for X, which I just wrote. And then these prayer requests will just self-delete as it's been prayed for 3 or 4 times, something like that. Just a little prototype, but it's getting there. Have a fun little voxel mini game we're working on. And all of this is going to, why we're doing all these things is going to make a lot more sense in the not too distant future as we start to put it together. But I'm really proud of the work that's been done here. And this is multiplayer, I think. So if multiple people load in, you can kind of build what you're building next to other people here. And at least I think that's how it works. Well, there was a version I saw where that was working. But the point here is to make a spaceship and then build it and let it fly. So anyway, this will be more impactful in the future. It'll be obvious why. I'll let that be a teaser for now. working on the JSX Bible, with JSX is just a code reference. That's just the kind of stuff it's built on. But basically, we're working on a collaborative Bible. I'm extremely excited about this one. Everything comes back to making the Bible more understandable, more social, and a whole bunch of other things. And this is going to be a tool when it's ready, which it's not yet. That's going to be a helpful social tool for people to read the Bible with someone else in a meaningful way. And so here I can see, there's another user in 1 Kings, and I can jump over to where they are. And here, if I'm over in Ecclesiastes, I can see there's a user over at Ecclesiastes, and I can share notes and comments and lead Bible studies and all sorts of fun stuff. And we have some more things planned, a lot coming there. Completed a lot of prototypes, and then here's the main event. We're working on... I guess this is the one more thing. This is fun. This is a tool to start reimagining the Bible in 3D. One of many experiments in this direction, where here you can see the Bible. Every single word is a bot as an individual game object, which is going to enable all sorts of stuff. But because it's 3D, I can begin to lay out chiasms, which, if you're not familiar with that, it's a literary structure that's all over the Bible, where a phrase starts and then a phrase repeats, and by something repeating, typically the intention of the author is that the most important point is in the middle of those two end caps, as it were. And this is going to be a fun visual tool to help people see and discover literary devices that biblical authors are using in the scriptures, and find and create their own. And the most important parts of that will always be in the middle. And this is one of many tools that I think is going to be extremely helpful for communicating something that's near and dear to my heart, and that's that the Bible is three-dimensional in so many ways. So much more to come there. Lastly, we're working on a game world where people can start prototyping the stuff, the game mechanics and other things, so that we can begin to use the building blocks of these game mechanics to create larger experiences. So here I have a little character that I can jump, excuse the loudness of my keyboard as I do these things, and I can shrink and go through some tubes and collect stars and teleport. Let's see, teleport from one thing to the next. Very fun. Jump on top of platforms and ascend through platforms. All sorts of fun things we can do. Gotta collect these objects here. This is a fun one where there's an invisible barrier you can't go through until you're the opposite color of the barrier. So I have to become the color that's opposite of white, which is black in this case, and then I can walk through. And then I can press shift to hop into the stuff in between. It's going to be really fun. Some really cool things that could be done with some of these things. So a lot more to come here. And here we have some prototypes of crafting where people can begin to craft items and make things. I don't know. So much more to discover. But we're working on the building blocks. And the goal is going to be to use this to gamify certain elements of the biblical experience that are appropriate to do so that many new experiences are going to be possible with the Bible. I'm not making any sense, but it'll all make more sense soon as we begin to unveil some of our initial open-ended experiences that others are welcome to contribute to and encouraged. So that's what we've been working on this month. We're now working on version 0.6, the best of intentions, where the things that we do are made with love and may not turn out in a way that will be appreciated in the passage of time, but we're going to do our best, and hopefully we'll learn something along the way. Thank you, and God bless.